What up, humanity? Space Bug, bringing you some info about astrology. So, I jumped the gun on my Strange Music Astrology segment and forgot I was supposed to do the astrology segment first. So, if you were there and it leads you here, sorry about the confusion. What is astrology? Natal astrology is the study of the way that the planets and the position that they're in when you're born, from the place you're born, at the exact moment you're born, can affect your future, your personality, your psychology, everything. The way you relate to other people. So this is the natal chart. This is my natal chart. The ascendant. Well, I guess I don't want to explain individual elements, just I'm trying to give you an overview of what astrology is. So astrology is super old. Like, I'm not sure if it went Sumerian old, but I know it's Egyptian old. People have been looking at the stars for a long time. There wasn't TV and YouTube and Hulu back in the day. There wasn't electricity. And so you could see the stars a lot better. So they looked at the stars. And, you know, it's awe-inspiring if you stop and look at the sky sometime. So they put a lot of importance on them, and people in their relationship to the gods, you know, back in the day, especially, it would kind of wrap together with the way they viewed the stars. So, pretend this is where you're born. I can't do this backwards, but here's you, whatever, the exact moment, exact place you're born. And then this is where all the planets were in the sky when I was born. And not just planets, there's a south node, north node, there's all sorts of asteroids. There's theoretical points that we do acknowledge in astrology. But the theory is, and I think it's more of a science, that the placement of all these planets and stuff will really affect who you are, what you're going to do. Your ascendant is the sign on the eastern horizon when you're born. And it's how you use predictive astrology. You use your ascendant for that, from what I understand. And you use the other planets too, but your ascendant's huge in predictive astrology. And that's telling the future. Now, everybody probably knows what their sun sign is. Scorpio sun sign, because my sun was in Scorpio. Or the sun was in Scorpio when I was born. Tropical astrology, which is what I practice, it actually starts the dates on the solstices, as opposed to the more sidereal astrology, which is the exact placements of the stars in the sky at the moment. But it works for me, so that's what I use. Vic Descartes, I think is his name. I'll try to link him in this video. He is a inspired astrologer, and he actually uses he explains why sidereal astrology is not accurate or something, not the right choice. It's outdated custom type of thing. Sometimes you have to let go of your customs and do what works. He uses the nakshatras from Vedic astrology, which is the 27 constellations that are behind the 12. And I think that that's the best way to do it. So you use your tropical chart and planet placements and degrees, and you overlap it with the sidereal nakshatras, which is the 27, other constellations, which give you more depth into an interpretation individually. So what is astrology? Astrology is the way that the planets in correspondence to the constellations affect you, your life, your personality, and all that other shit. So in astrology, your life starts, or your time should be recorded when you take your first breath. And obviously we die when we take our last breath. Capel, it's KRS or KSR astrology. I never know, and I'm so sorry. I'll link him too. He said in one of his videos, he's got a plethora of beautiful videos you should watch. He said, I swear it was him. I think it was him. I'm giving him credit either way. When we kiss, we share our breath, which is significant because, your first breath and your last breath is how your life is measured. So just think about that. It was a cool thing that I think he said. Yeah. I don't know if this was a good explanation of what astrology is, but it's the start that I'm giving you guys. So welcome to astrology. Peace.